And it is an interesting time. I mean, Microsoft did it was clear like they were just not interested in this for a while. Oh, it's the most important thing ever. Like they did, like boom, they flipped really quick on it, as they will do on lots of topics where it's just like they see that it's time to own a spiral arm of the galaxy. Let's get spun up there and start doing that.
Well, I mean, think about that, right? Like, I mean, the fact that the CEO tweeted that this is a top, Windows 365 is a top initiative or top focus for someone like Microsoft just shows how important, desktop and application and workspace in general delivery is to their future hybrid of work, right?
Well,
Like, I mean, all the stuff you're seeing around Windows 11 and Cloud PC or Windows 365 with the four finger swipe from local to cloud to boot directly to cloud PC
yeah,
from BIOS, like that's clearly a statement. That's a line in the sand that says, guys, this is coming, and we understand hybrid is the way forward.
yeah, but in fairness, again, it does do something for it's actually a win-win for Microsoft from a business perspective,
Sure.
which is to say, like, everything that drives Azure consumption is great for Microsoft. Everybody knows that it's not a secret. It's not a dirty word. This is all everybody knows. Everything that drives Azure consumption is going to be better for Microsoft, and if they can get if they can get medium fidelity devices to kind of be pseudo upgraded to medium high with Azure Virtual Desktop, or
Yeah.
what we saw in the recent announcement with Windows 11, where you can click a thing and oh my gosh, your Windows PC is like from the cloud is like just a part of your desktop. That
Yeah.
becomes like a high fidelity experience. It's a win-win. So
Yeah.
it is. I agree that they are keeping their eye on the prize and trying to make it such that. Uh, that there's a little something for everybody, but it's got it's not a mistake why it's that important. It's
Right.
obvious that it's Windows on the desktop has a place, but also Windows in the cloud has a double place in Microsoft's heart because that's what's going to drive more Azure consumption. Again, don't leave that tap water running because that's where you're going to get barbecued.
That's where you
So
get paid.
yeah,
That's where you gotta pay. But it's interesting because like, look at the next generation of end users, right? Like back in the SMS days, someone would provision a someone would buy a laptop in IT. They would put your gold image on there. They would put your applications on there, and then they would ship it to your house. Like that's your day one experience. Now, like at Remo, when you start, hey, by the way, whatever device you have, go ahead, bring whatever you feel comfortable using. Here's a stipend. And then on day one, you're completely onboarded into Intune. You have your cloud PC environment. If you so choose to want a Windows 365 environment, you'll have access to your applications, your Microsoft 365 subscription. Like, it is a ridiculously painless process compared to what I remember from my first job 20 years ago.
Rimo3 offers automated pre-deployment testing of Windows applications, OS updates, and security patches. Use unattended automation to test and assess application readiness for Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 365, Azure Virtual Desktop, as well as identifying MSIX and multi-session suitability. Your apps, your workspace, our priority.